But there's no way that you're getting fucking jobs that are paying you 200 and something thousand a year in a country like this. Those jobs just aren't out there. There's jobs you can get if you're a fucking genius and shit, but yeah, I don't think so. So I think that's some fuck show shit.
Here's what I can't stand about America, always bringing people in. Like, most countries, you got to be bringing something to show up there. Like, when they open it up and they're like, we'll pay you to come here, you know, but there's a process. Like, if you don't have X amount of dollars in savings and you're not a business owner or an entrepreneur, or you're coming there to impart and assimilate, you don't get in. Mm-hmm. But not America.
You've seen the Mexicans protesting the caravan rolling through Mexico, right?
I don't blame them. See, that's
no, I don't either. But I just find it funny that these Mexican folks are protesting these motherfuckers for coming in the caravan to go to the United States, just to go pass through. And we got liberals over here like, alligator Alcatraz, no one's illegal. We need a land with open borders. It's all like, fuck you. You're
Mexico's
fucking
like,
nuts.
y'all are fucking retarded because y'all ain't coming yet back here.
Please stay far away from me. Go on and save yourself. Say no farewell.
All right. Welcome to the Quarantine Podcast. I'm Keith, and this is
Erica.
And today we're gonna talk about Canada effing ish up, and we're also gonna be talking about Trump and the Epstein list. And what else do we got? We got the auto pen with Joe Biden. And whatever else crazy. Yeah, there's just so much shit going on.
ICE agents getting beat up. Where was that? Was that Cali?
Sounds right.
I think it was out in Cali. The Philly trash shit went on forever. Felt like.
Did that get resolved?
Fuck yeah, DC. The union got whatever they needed to go back, because like that happened on July 1st, and I think it was on like that Wednesday or Thursday. They were like, it'll resume. It might have ran a whole week. I don't remember, because like time moves so damn fast. But yeah, it got resolved. But it's just fucking hilarious sitting back watching all these people get up and get on the news shit, and I'm just like, you're your own fucking problem. Shut the fuck up. You chose to follow the rules. That's why there's rats and shit and nasty smells outside your fucking house, because one of the dump sites was by your house, and you decided, let me just go pile my shit up there too.
In a way, though, I feel them, because they got all this money to spend on illegals, and they can't fucking take care of their trash folk.
No, listen, not just that. Sherelle Parker tried to sell private land to billionaires. She tried to sell off Chinatown to get a new stadium that is unnecessary. It got knocked down. When that got taken away, Sherelle Parker turned around and gave herself a 9% salary increase. Hired staff that she didn't need, was unnecessary, gave them an increase, and then looked at the union and said, I have to be fiscally responsible. I can't just bow to you. Y'all need to get y'all asses back to work. I gotta be fiscally responsible. Y'all make more than enough. What?
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And then people ask me,
it sounds like your typical politician.
And then people be like, why don't you be both black people? I was like, guys, they on some bullshit. Like, I can't deal with them. They on some bullshit. She literally got up there and did a 8-minute speech yelling in the mic at the constituents in the district and but she didn't actually talk about their problems. It was all about her. Did I send you that video?
Oh, I'm sure.
It was all about her. It was like, y'all put me where I'm where y'all never thought I'd be. Da 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 da. I mean, it was just one big me. It sounded like fucking LeBron James was on the goddamn mic.
Oh man.
I was like, you know what? You.
So she gave you the oppression talk?
Oh, she gave the oppression talk. She gave the let me get up and be demanding and just yell talk. She gave the woe is me talk. She gave all the talks that centered around her, but had nothing to fucking do with the actual problem.
Yeah, the fucking oppression talk, that's when motherfuckers lose me, like, instantly. Like, when I see a rich person talking oppression, unless they lost one of their fucking family members, like, dude, just get the fuck out of my ear with that shit. I cannot do this. Can't do it. Won't do it.
But you know what really cracked me up here in Philly? These motherfuckers was so gun-ho to follow the rules to get their trash to the trash site. They were renting Ubers. They were hailing Ubers and getting cussed the fuck out by Uber people. Because see, in the city, a lot of people don't have cars. A lot of people don't have washers and dryers in their homes. It just makes more sense to go to the laundromat, right? Even though I've got one in my building, it makes more sense for me to go to the laundromat because of how many people live in the building. That's hours in the days when I'm like, hey, I got time and I'm gonna do laundry, right? So one guy, I actually stitched a reel with him because he was like, this bitch got in my car. He said, and she had trash bags. He said, and I wasn't gonna question it because people go to the laundromat. He said, and they'll have their stuff in trash bags if we figure. He said, so I wasn't gonna question. He said, but what got me was he said, I happened to catch the address of the drop off. And it was Snyder. He said, there ain't no fucking laundromats over at Snyder. Not there. He said, so I looked at her, I said, where you going? Oh, I gotta take my trash. He said, not in here. It's not in my car. You're not. She was like, but what you gonna do this? I gotta get my trash. He said, that sounds like a very personal problem. You're not putting your trash in my fucking car. This is a car. It's Uber. It's Lyft. No, it's not Cheryl Parker shit. Like, figure it out. This is what cracked me up. Y'all had all that energy to rent Ubers when you could have rented a U-Haul for cheaper. Took yours and your whole fucking blocks and dumped it at fucking City Hall. Really honestly made a goddamn statement. But no, didn't nobody want to do that. And somebody said to me, well, Erica, you should. No, I shouldn't, because here's why. Why should I care more than you care? Because see, I live somewhere trash is not my problem, which means I never once had to have a thought or conversation. Why? The building owner has to figure that out. The building owner has to move all that around and be logistical. Now, if I lived somewhere where the trash was my problem, you best goddamn guarantee I would have rented a U-Haul and I would have been one of the biggest motherfucking problems here in Philadelphia. It had all been sitting at City Hall. I'd have ran all goddamn day up and down, taking trash too. Sure would have. But I don't have to. It's not my problem. So for those of you that it is your problem, I can't care more than you. So therefore, I'm not going to do more than you.
Yo.
I am in the season of do for yourself, because if you ain't already helping yourself, I'm not fucking coming, because I'm not helping you. At that point, I'm doing it for you. And I will not ever live that life again.
Yeah, it's just, how is it all these liberal cities are all the same shit? Like, you got money for everything but necessities. You can't do what the fuck needs to be done at all, ever. Like Tim Walz, like over here, that motherfucker is just fucking shit up, just starting shit on fire, and you have every liberal in every comment just like, we need Tim Walz back. Ooh. And I'm like, motherfucker. Yeah, they're implicating his ass in that fucking shooting now. Like, a lot of that. So I heard a news report and shit. It was like, I shit you not, it was like our local ABC News. And there's this chick who looks like Bob Saget with glasses. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm obviously not getting the truth from this bitch, but what's she got to say? And she was talking about that Vance, what's his name? Vance.
JD Vance?
No, it was the dude who shot those politicians. Vance Borg, I don't know.
Oh, so the one that used to work for Walz that we was talking about when it first happened. We found that out.
Yeah, so she was on there and she's all like, a lot of people have been going there and getting information from this guy, and he was telling his side of the story, and we're not going to share that story with you because it's all lies and manipulation. And then I'm like looking more and more into it, and now someone came out and said that this was a cover up. I didn't actually shoot these people, and that Tim Walz was behind the whole thing. And I was just like, oh, well, go figure. Because I always knew that story didn't get enough light on it for what it was. Because you know damn well, like I know damn well, if that was like a conservative person, that shit we still would be talking about it. But how is it no one's even talking about that shit now? other than to shut that down and be like, well, we're not gonna put all that disinformation out. And I was like, okay, so I know what you're telling me. And I see that you're telling me that it's all bullshit, that you don't got to look into this. We don't want you to look into this. And that's the giveaway. That's the giveaway that, okay, well, some crazy shit's about to happen. So,
or it did happen.
Yeah. So I want to know what's going on with that.
You never will, just like the Epstein list. I mean, your boy Trump ran on it his whole fucking campaign. And now all of a sudden, I'm just going to say it plain. Trump, you look fucking stupid now sitting there saying shit like, well, you know, there are no files, there are no this. Because you ran for how many fucking months on this goddamn platform and of truth and transparency and taking shit down? You literally look like a fucktard now.
He does. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, and then he doubles and triples down on it. Like, whoever believes in that bullshit, it's a hoax. It's a hoax. And
it's a Democratic hoax. When he said that, I was like, y'all, they playing in your face now, and you still gonna keep on showing up to feed your energy to the machine. Okay, have fun with that.
Yeah, I think it's a bad look because I mean he was doing so much winning. And now everybody has something to talk about. And then I have people on my Facebook who's all like, Democrats and Republicans, we need to unite against Trump. Trump is the problem, blah, 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 blah.
No,
and I'm like,
the whole system is a problem.
Well, no, it's just funny how the motherfuckers are saying, oh, they need to release the Epstein list because kids were getting trafficked. It's like, motherfucker, you're the party of sexualizing children. You're mutilating fucking children. Fuck out of here. Don't try to take the righteous fucking road because he has one fucking issue.
It's not like one's better or worse than the other. You're both sitting in shit as far as I'm concerned.
Democrats will always be worst, in my opinion, just because Biden didn't do shit. Biden could have released them motherfuckers.
Listen, I've been to and around enough Republican conventions to know they just as fucking seedy and shady.
Oh yeah, Republicans ain't shit, but Democrats I feel are worse. They shouldn't have a party at all. Republicans are shady as fuck, but I think Democrats.
Did you know? This is honest statistics. Did you know that during the Republican convention, Tinder was more active during the Republican convention than it was during the Democratic convention? And you know what Tinder is, right?
Yeah, because kids don't have Tinder. Yeah, exactly. So that's why that happens. But I mean, what kind of Democrat dude's gonna use Tinder? No chicks are gonna swipe right on motherfuckers like that. And
okay,
then Democrats.
Sorry. I didn't mean Tinder. I'm sorry. I meant Grindr.
Oh, Grindr.
Wrong one. Grindr. Yeah.
That's because kids don't have Grindr.
Doesn't matter. Kids definitely have Grindr. That's who invented it. But these fucking Gen Z and millennials, they be all up on it when they at the Republican convention. That bitch be hot for to be the party that is about morals, principles, and staying in his own fucking heterosexuality lanes. Out here.
I don't think
clits and doing scissors and sword fighting.
Sword fighting.
Scissors and sword fighting. You're supposed to be at the convention, but okay.
I don't give a fuck if motherfuckers are gay and shit.
I don't either. But here's what I give a fuck about. Don't try to prop yourself up on a platform that 97% of y'all aren't that.
Well, I mean, I don't think that's necessarily a platform because I don't consider myself a conservative. Because, I mean, I lean fucking right as fuck, but I don't consider myself a conservative. Conservative, after listening to Tucker Carlson and Matt Walsh, that's why I don't want to I never want to be a conservative because that shit
Listen,
Jesus.
Tucker Carlson, Andrew Tate, Elon Musk, I'm just glad all of their parents worked for the CIA. Said what I said.
Yeah, I just found out about that little thing, but no, I mean, back to Trump. I think that they put shit in that. So for example, Trump took it almost like personal when he was talking to that reporter outside. He was getting on a plane or just got off a plane, and they're like, "It's a hoax, just like Russiagate, just like the PP hoax, just like this." And seeing that he noted all his shit, like shit that they went after him for. So his name is definitely on the motherfucking list.
Oh yeah.
But I don't.
His name is 1,000% on the fucking list. Yeah. More than once.
But yeah, but the FBI, when they originally went after motherfuckers, they said like him, Dershowitz, they weren't involved in any of the criminality of the case. But
I remember that too.
Yeah, but I think when the Biden DOJ got a hold of that and they could delete whoever they wanted in that shit. They could get rid of names, put names on it. I think it became a clusterfuck of fuck show. And I think personally, well, I don't think it should be doubled down on it. I think it'd be like, we're gonna release all the credible shit. We're gonna release that. We're gonna release that on Friday, a Good Friday. It'll be a Good Friday. Like, he should just do some shit like that. But what really got me though is Pam Bondi is all like, I got 10,000 videos and I got the client list on my desk and all this shit. And it's like, do you really? And then by next week be like, we don't have anything. We have nothing. There's nothing there. And I'm all like, that's just telling your base, like, fuck you, sit down, stop bringing this shit up. And it's all like, that's just making motherfuckers talk about it more. You got a Trump supporter like me, just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, and you have a transparency supporter like me that's like, I don't give a fuck if your name's on the list or not. Produce it.
Yep.
Because if you didn't do anything, it will shake the fuck out. Walk through the fire, walk it out. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, I put this up in my stories today. Every consequence you are sitting in that you consider is hard, you're sitting there because you didn't take time to dive into that uncomfortable thought. You pushed it off to the wayside because, it challenged you. So instead of sitting with it and diving into it, you just went head on with what felt good, and now you're sitting in a fucking consequence you don't like. Well, same thing for these people on these fucking Epstein lists. Did nobody make you get on that plane? Did nobody make you go to no fucking after parties? So maybe you should have sat down, prayed, discerned, did some shit after you did your performance and be like, you know what? Maybe I should take my ass home. You know what? Maybe me and my crew gonna go to IHOP. You know what? I got a motherfucking big ass house. Let's go. But no, that's not what y'all did. Y'all wanted to be part of the fucking clique. So now you're part of the fucking shadow until it shakes out and we figure out who the fuck is what. So, I don't feel sorry for any of these motherfuckers. They all need to be exposed, whoever they are. And if Trump's one of them, fucking nail his ass to the cross.
Yo. And I mean, that's where everyone's at. But the more he just doubles and triples down on, like, there's no list. It's just a conspiracy. I'm just all like, because there's only a few options. So number one is he was on the list, he's fucked. Two is motherfuckers like, are you gonna release this shit? If you do, we're fucking gonna ice your family out. And then three is if they put a bunch of extra bullshit in there during Biden's DOJ put a bunch of shit in there, which I think is more than likely because
and didn't they have a whole span where like they couldn't get the files, they were waiting for them to be delivered, like they had been told, they mandated they had to go, and then it was like what,
and they were gonna subpoena them. Remember that?
But it took forever. So I think during that whole thing, they were changing shit, or they realized shit was changed and was like, well, what the fuck we gonna do now? But at the same token, fucking still release it. Release what you got. Because you ran a whole goddamn campaign on that platform. And now, in my opinion, you're just a shithead. You talk out of one side of your mouth while doing something on the other. You ain't no better than any of these other fucking politicians.
Yeah, it's a fuck show, and you know, at the end of the day, I'm like, you're gonna destroy your fucking second term over this shit, lose at the midterm for motherfucker. Like, that's the funny thing though, is like, I get a bunch of lefties all like, see, I told you Trump was a piece of shit, and I'm like, yeah, but I mean, you're still a piece of shit though, you know, because look at what your fucking president did for 4 fucking years. Everything doubled in price, everything sucks, and we got a million fucking chupacabras, and now you're crying over alligator Alcatraz. Like, like, fuck out of here. Don't act like you're high and mighty on that shit because it's annoying. And like he can fuck up one time, and that's supposed to be like, oh, that's the end all be all, blah blah blah. It's all like, no, motherfucker, the Democrats are worse than everything. That's why every Democrat run city is just burning to the fucking ground. They don't know what to do. Chicago can't pay their fucking schools and shit, even though motherfuckers can't graduate. Oh, they can graduate, but they can't read or write. You know, right? But we need more money for them, so we're gonna go after everybody because we gotta fund this fucking schools. Tim Walz here couldn't afford the schools here in Minnesota, so they started selling off fucking native land, right? So you tell me. I just don't fucking get it. It's all a fuck show.
Fucking fucktards.
It's wild. It just keeps on coming though. But I think we will
Some people like entertaining bullshit. And then there's those of us that, well, we cut it off at its fucking knees. And then if it tries to like hop on its nubs, we'll just, take its whole waist out.
Yep. But I think the files will be released. I mean, it's so fucked up. Like, I know you're not a Dan Bongino fan, but I really was. Like, I looked up to that motherfucker, especially like once my pops was gone. I was like, yeah, this is the person I need to look up for good morals and all that shit. And like when he did his video, he's like, Epstein killed himself. I don't know what to tell you. Epstein killed himself.
Yeah, but that whole Epstein file, that whole footage has now been proven. It was made in Adobe Premiere. That whole footage where you're watching the guard go in and out, it was made in Adobe Premiere.
Well, that ain't even the fucked up part. Like, that wasn't even the same level that he actually was on.
Right. Let's start there too.
It's so, like I said, I think shit looked like a hostage video. So I wonder if motherfuckers, some super high people in high places are just like, you release that shit, we see what happens, and they're scared to fucking release it. That's the only logical shit that I could come up with other than motherfucker was on it. But I really don't believe that, and it's not because I don't want to believe it, because honestly, yeah, I hope he wasn't on that motherfucker, but I just don't see him as the type for that shit. But you never know, and I guess we never will know, apparently.
Yeah, well, everybody thought my sister's dad was this great guy, and he was a child molester. So, I mean, there's that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I don't look up to nobody, because I don't live with you. I'm not in your body 24/7. Yeah, no, I look up to myself, because I know what I am going to do and not going to do. I know those lines I'm not going to cross. Other than that, nope, I am who I look up to. Because everybody else, well, you are who you are to an extent, as far as you will perform. Everything else, well, I'm not with you during those times. So I don't know if you're really a moral person. A lot of people can stand on stage and sound great, but are you great?
Yep.
Yeah. Like, we got a lot of people out here with titles as mother and father, but they're not. They didn't actually embody it. They weren't a mother or a father. So, the truth will set you free, and that's all the fuck I want is the truth.
Yeah, I was joking with this dude at work and shit, and they're like, the left wants the Epstein list out, the right wants the Epstein list out, and I'm all like, yeah, but the right wing wants the Epstein list for justice, and the leftists, they just want to see those videos because they're fucked up.
Many of them, probably correct.
So that's what I don't know if it was Hakeem Jeffries or one of them other guys. They're like, release everything. It's all like, no, you don't want them to release everything, motherfucker.
Well, they can't release everything. I mean, that's just not how that works. Like, if you're in the courtroom, and even in court, they're not going to release everything, because there's some things that just can't be released. Like, you can read a transcript of it. Like, there's parameters to that shit.
Yeah.
So unless you were on the jury, you're not going to hear it being read. And Yeah, a lot of this stuff it would never get to be shown in court.
No, it's a bunch of fucking child shit.
Yeah.
So
they can't show it.
Yeah, and the Democrats are like, release everything. We want to see everything. And I'm like, I bet you do, you sick fucks. But I really do think they're gonna have Trump and his administration has to get to the bottom of this and do something, because you're gonna lose a lot of motherfuckers. And that ain't to say that all these right wingers are gonna vote Democrat, no, but I think it'll be much more conservative, someone much more conservative, because I don't think the leftists trust the left. I mean, what do they have? Gavin Newsom? That dude's slimier than fuck. And then it's like the right, what are they they're gonna get a new conservative person who ain't involved and not highlighted. Like, I think someone, I always thought Larry Elder would have been dope. Larry Elder is, I mean, I know there's shit about him and crazy shit about, but there's crazy shit about everybody. Like, everybody's gonna get that spin and have a reason to hate a motherfucker. But as far as problems, I felt like the Biden administration was the biggest dumpster fire I've ever seen.
Oh, I can agree with you there.
So,
it was a huge dumpster fire.
Fuck. Like, I mean, crazy shit was happening every single week. And really bad
Trump's
shit.
Administration ain't no fucking different. Let's be very real. It ain't fucking been dull. Every goddamn day there's something stupid happening.
There
Multiple
is, but
things.
I mean, they're getting shit done though, for the most part. And that's the shitty thing, is they're getting shit done, but now you got this weighing over everything. And yeah, like, what are you doing? Like, figure this shit out, and then like, this should be priority number one. Your base is not happy. The leftists are basically, all the MAGA people who voted for MAGA are getting fucked with by lefties because of this fucking list. So it's all like, you're a smart motherfucker, figure some shit out, put the shit out, and be done with it. Like, fuck, man, you're making everybody look like assholes.
Well, 80% of the population are followers, and right now Trump looks like one. I said what the fuck I said.
So what do you think? What do you think's the reason for all this nonsense?
It's just another card in the whole fucking scheme of things. It's another emotional pull. It's something else to keep people spun the fuck up and looking over here while you over here doing something. It's the greatest magician's trick ever. Politics is magic. It's a magic show. I'm sorry, it's an illusionist show. It's an illusionist game.
Yeah.
The greatest illusionist wins. Why do you think Philadelphia has a whole museum dedicated to illusions? Literally, we have a museum here called the Museum of Illusions.
That's dope.
We don't need a museum of illusions. If y'all fucking walked outside, the whole goddamn human race is one goddamn illusion.
Yeah.
Like, and charging people to go see that shit. You gotta pay to go in there. Like, that shit should be free. That should be, because I'm quite sure those illusions are tamped down from what we actually go through in real life every fucking day.
Well, you gotta pay them, otherwise they're not gonna pick up the garbage.
They're not paying them to do that now. They're paying Sherelle to sit on her ass and yell at people.
Yeah. I wasn't going to go too long on the Trump derangement syndrome, because I fucking did that the last two videos, and I'm just, I'm sick of it, but at the same time, I'm like, let's see what the fuck it's done, because we're not going to be getting answers for a while, so let's see what it do. But we do
there
have
was somewhere. Did you see the thing in New York where they had pulled over a van or something, and how all these propane tanks and gasoline and diesel things that they ended up pulling out of it?
That sounds familiar.
I don't know what day it happened. I got the thing was it this morning? Okay, cops in NYC stopped a van and discovered over 50 propane tanks and gasoline cans.
A disturbing discovery inside a van involved in an accident on a busy street in Manhattan. First responders noticed a strong smell of gas. So they went in the van and found propane cylinders and gas canisters.
It was in Times Square.
This happened last night near 42nd Street and 10th Avenue. At first, the driver of the van tried to get rid of his keys and said he couldn't open the vehicle. Officers took him.
I mean, that much. They had to call hazmat in. And then the FBI, around 11 p.m. last night, raided Wheels of Soul here in Philadelphia, up on the west side, Market Street. It's like, Lord, y'all out doing so much and nothing at the same time.
Yo.
Like that takes pure talent.
Oh yeah, you want to see something wild?
Yeah.
All right.
Once we bury them, inshallah, then we'll go ahead and open for the sisters. Please go back, sisters. Please, inshallah. We're delaying the process. Sisters, please go back. Sisters, please go back, inshallah. Let your fathers bury your sisters before you, inshallah. You guys are gonna go afterwards. Inshallah, please, inshallah.
Where do you think that was?
God, there's about 3 places that came up. Where was it?
Minneapolis.
What?
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, Minneapolis. What? Yeah, Minneapolis. Is my microphone off?
No, it's on. I'm just like...
Dude, it's crazy.
Where in Minneapolis?
Probably a shitty part. Yeah, I just seen that and I was like, it sounded like they're getting
Syria,
ready to...
Iran, like
it might as well be.
Accidentally.
But it sounds like those women were about to get stoned. Like, if you were listening, they were like, oh, bury them. And then they're like, take off her little towel or whatever. And
I couldn't see the video and there was so much commotion going on. You have to send me that video.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I mean, I could see it, but I can't see for the detail that I want to stop it, watch it, go back, forward. Send it to me, please.
Yeah, I will. That shit was just ridiculous. I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm kind of excited at the same time though, because you know their culture is like anti-gay, anti-trans, anti-women, yet you have the leftists who are anti-religion, pro-women, pro-gay, pro-trans, pro-sexualization of children. That's what the Democrats do. It's the sexualization of children. So I want to see how this all works out, because I don't see them motherfuckers just vibing kumbaya. Does that make me fucking evil? That I want to see how this works?
It makes you realistic. It doesn't make you evil. Like, fuck no. Because, like, this is going to be quite interesting to see how this plays the fuck out. Like,
yeah, because I mean, you can't bring all these people like Obama brought in all the what was that? The Syrian or no? All the Somalian folks.
Yeah, the Somalians.
Obama brought in, and no assimilation, just threw them in a place, and then you can tell that. Without sounding racist, it literally, the places that they moved him to were really nice, and they're really terrible places now.
Yeah, because like you said, no one came in and assimilated. But I blame the communities for letting it happen. I do, because that's your community. You set the standard. So if they're not willing to like assimilate on their own, fucking stand up and use your voice. Start putting some places and things in check. But no, you always waiting for your motherfucking government to do what you need to be out here fucking doing. That's why your life sucks. Because your government is your daddy. You gotta call daddy and get permission and wait for him to tell you how to fucking handle it. So fuck you. I don't care that your fucking neighborhood went downhill. You should have fucking stood up and made sure they fucking assimilated. But you did. You let him come in and take over, so sit with it.
Yeah, and I took the Erica approach. I was just like, not my motherfucking problem.
Yep.
Y'all can deal with that.
Yep. Falls under shit that I will not be doing today.
Yeah, it's crazy though that so I see like Blaine's become a hot spot for Muslim. They're putting in a mosque.
Really?
And, like literally across the street from me. And I noticed that there's no Muslims in my trailer park, right?
Okay.
But behind the trailer park, there's all these nice houses and shit. They're always at these nice houses. And like I was thinking about like the chicken coop theory, where the United States is run like a chicken coop. And if you're reproducing and doing your thing, then they'll keep you around because you're producing eggs. Well, the liberals with their pro-abortion stance, the hatred of fucking men and masculinity, the push towards feminism, which ain't even real feminism, it's just sheer hatred, and the self-hatred that they have, the anti-religious shit, which I'm not religious either, but some people need that. The way they put it together is these
they
motherfuckers
need it like they need crack.
Yeah, so they're like, okay, well, these liberals aren't doing shit, so let's X them out, and then we're gonna bring in people to replace them, who the Muslim people are gonna be pumping out a lot of kids, the Latino folk pumping out a lot of kids, but the white liberal women refuse to do that because they're like, that's not a real, that's not,
You want me to tell you one of the big reasons why you'll have Muslims that don't care to pump out a lot of kids? Well, the first thing is they're not worried about the thing that most Americans are worried about, money. Because see,
exactly.
In that culture, you have to give a dowry, even to this day, to marry. I'm friends with a Muslim here, and I'm so glad I live in Philly because I've gotten to immerse myself even further in the culture without being in the culture. And he and his business partner have taught me so much. But one day I was sitting with him having coffee and he said, hey, check this out. And I was like, what? He goes, so I got this. He's like, I got this for my first wife. Mind you, he's got 2 wives, but one of his wives doesn't know that he has multiple wives. And one of his wives does. Leave that there. He's got children with both sets. Both of his wives have big ass fucking mansions. And his first wife, the necklace he showed me, like, and I took a picture of it because I then took it to a jeweler. I wanted to confirm it. He was like, bro, that piece is like worth like 1.3 mil. I was like, yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, so, but I think
and
that's...
it was a piece that had nothing but straight, solid gold bricking, all like gold coins, like thick gold coins going on. It was like this big, heavy necklace. So yeah, you know, like, and that was her fucking anniversary gift. So imagine what she got when they got married.
Yep. But back to the theory, though, was that these people that are reproducing and having children, those are what we want to make up for the lack of this generation's having kids. And they're like, oh, we can easily replace them with this. And we're going to give those people money because they're doing what they're told. So a lot of them get government assistance on top of having jobs. So not only are they having the jobs and shit, you're also going to be getting that extra money from the government, which aren't giving to American people. They're not like, I'm not getting shit. Like, I can't afford to have a fucking kid. I worked my whole life, but I can't afford it. But you're going to have motherfuckers come over here. You're going to give them a free place to stay, free phone, free healthcare, free money. And then if they decide to get a job, they can. But I wonder how many motherfuckers came over here and just got a bunch of those big ass houses. Because, dude, it is ridiculous. Like, I'm telling you, I'm like, how the fuck did you do this? And you can't tell me no hard work and shit, but which I'm sure some of them do work very hard. But there's no way that you're getting fucking jobs that are paying you 200 and something thousand a year in a country like this. Those jobs just aren't out there. There's jobs you can get if you're a fucking genius and shit, but yeah, I don't think so. So I think that's some fuck show shit.
Here's what I can't stand about America always bringing people in like most countries, you got to be bringing something to show up there. Like when they open it up and they're like, we'll pay you to come here, you know, but there's a process. Like if you don't have X amount of dollars in savings and you're not a business owner or an entrepreneur, or you're coming there to impart and assimilate, you don't get in. But not America.
You've seen the Mexicans protesting the caravan rolling through Mexico, right?
I don't blame them. See, that's how
I don't either. But I just find it funny that these Mexican folks are protesting these motherfuckers for coming in the caravan to go to the United States, just to go pass through. And we got liberals over here like, alligator Alcatraz, no one's illegal. We need a land with open borders. It's all like, fuck you. You're
Mexico's
fucking
like,
nuts.
y'all are fucking retarded because y'all ain't coming yet back here. Like,
it's the craziest shit, and they're like, well, who's gonna pick your crops? Who's gonna clean your bathrooms? They say, and I'm like, so you're promoting fucking slave labor after saying slavery was the worst thing ever. And
right,
you're like,
land of the free, home of the brave. You're a fucking oxymoron, bro.
Yeah, it's like when a liberal understands hypocrisy, that will be their red pill. Like literally,
right.
like you motherfuckers.
Legit.
And they're just
correct.
all like, who's gonna do all these labor jobs and shit? It's all like, motherfucking crackers will be doing those motherfucking jobs if they can pay them right, not under the table while they get government funds from it, and they end up making more than you would pay a fucking regular American person.
Yep.
Because you're gonna pay them 15 bucks an hour under the table. Well, they're getting equivalent of $30 from the fucking government, so they're making 45 a fucking hour. I'm not making that. But I tell you what, if the View wants me to go clean up their fucking toilets, even after Whoopi Goldberg, I'll do that. I'll do that for 30 an hour in benefits, motherfucker. I'll be down there. I'll put a fucking smile on my face, cleaning fucking toilets for 30 an hour. And motherfuckers like that are getting more than that. So I'm so sick of the bullshit and the lies. Like, I am so dead ass sick of it. But we kind of went on a tangent about ripping on illegals.
It happens.
Yeah, because it's annoying as fuck. But let's switch over to the auto pen. Dr. Fauci's pardon.
Oh, yeah. We already said this, though. Did we not say this, like, as the year was ending last year and the auto pen thing came out? Did we say, I was like, I bet all the pardons, Fauci's ain't real either. Like, they in here just, like, signing niggas' lives away. Just sign this, you know?
Come on, man.
They don't ever use that auto pen for real good things, though. Have you ever noticed that? It's always some bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fucked up. Like, when I first heard about the auto pen, I was just like, you're telling me that our leaders are so fucking lazy that they can't sign their own goddamn name? You gotta be out your fucking mind.
Exactly.
But I did think about something, though. The only reason that I think the auto pen would be relevant, and I don't think this is why they're doing it, the auto pen should be used to sign all those documents just in case something happens and you have the 100% authentic signature every single time on every document. That way, one of these documents comes back and it just doesn't look right, you can compare them and be like, that's not the perfect auto pen signature, if that makes any sense to you.
Yeah, but again,
that ain't why they're doing it, though.
That's not why they're doing that.
Yeah.
No, that's not why they're doing that.
I try to make sense of these things, but
you can't. That's the problem. We trying to make sense of shit.
But
like
I mean,
going and sitting in the middle of a field and being like, how can we make sense of this cow manure? You can't. It's manure. It's shit. That's all the sense you need to make of it. It's shit.
You just got to find out whether it's a cow or a liberal bathroom. But yeah.
Or horse shit. That's the only understandings you could come to, is who the shit came from. Other than that, no, it's still shit.
Yeah, so that was, I tried to make sense of it. I'm like, oh, that would make sense. But then I find out like that's nothing. And then there's a chain of custody when they sign these, and they're like, oh, it's got to be approved by said president, whatever. And I was just like, dude, give me Fauci. You want to make up for some of this Epstein bullshit right now? Give me Fauci.
Yeah.
Like straight up, there's one or two options. I mean, I still want the Epstein shit. I'll let you have a little bit time to figure out what the fuck you're doing. But in the meantime, give me Fauci. Give me Fauci.
Yeah.
Give me Fauci. Come on.
Give me fuel. Give me fire. Give me Fauci. Give me Fauci.
Yo. Straight up.
I'm gonna tell you what. At this point, if the aliens abduct me, it's not even an abduction. It's a rescue mission that finally succeeded. It's not an abduction. I'm gonna need that rescue mission to happen soon. I'm so fucking over Earth and its Earthlings.
Yeah, realistically, you'll be more apt to be abducted by illegal aliens.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, give me Fauci. Hashtag give me Fauci. I'm gonna run with that, and then hopefully Trump will see it and be like, you know what, I did botch everything up. I'm gonna get Fauci. Fauci.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me Fauci's head on fire.
Oh shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna disagree with you there.
I want his head on a platter.
Hey.
I want it now.
No.
Oh, did you see that they approved that appeal? Bill Gates appeal for the that appeal shit?
For organic foods and
shit. Yes.
Motherfucker, I'm telling you, a year from now I'm gonna be gardening my own shit. Like, no joke. It's gonna be, I'm gonna stop at the fucking meat market to get my fucking meats, and everything else is I'm growing everything.
Don't blame
Straight
me.
up. Because I don't trust the shit that's in there now. Like, I'm gonna get some seeds straight from fucking Mother Russia. I'm gonna get all my seeds, no GMO bullshit, no fucking extra shit, just real shit.
Yeah, because that GMO shit, it spreads. It's like a cancer. You know, that's why all those farms went downhill as soon as GMO was introduced. Because that shit, you put a GMO farm here, and then you got a legit farm over here, and as soon as the wind shifts or the what, that shit spreads and contaminates everything fucking around it. So, yeah, like...
Yeah, I wasn't prepared for the topics too much today, because we were like last minute, like, oh, we're gonna get this shit going, and here we are. But what else is there to talk about other than so much shit that I can't even think of shit right now because there's so much of it.
Oh, Candace Owens got her ass handed to her by Prince Ella on a debate. Bitch was sitting there looking stuck and stupid, and I was like, yep, about time. You fucking met your match, because see, you're a fucking mouthpiece puppet. You water your message down, Candace, for fucking proximity to power. Like, you had to go clean yourself up so that you could be over here. Bitch wore her out, never raised her voice, never came out of pocket. And Candace called herself off, be like, well, women are allowed to vote, right? Because they were talking about patriarchy and matriarchy. And she was like, and after old girl said what she said, Candace goes, well, but women are allowed to vote. And she was like, well, yes. And she said, so then who's voting against their own interests? And Princella, dead, just looked at her. She said, well, women who think like you.
Damn.
It was like the women who continue to use their voice to spread the rhetoric that vote against their own interests, that then turn around. She said, think about it. You always talk about 1950s and women wanting to be at home and they'd be happy at home. She said, but let's think about it. As humans, it's human nature to want what you don't have until you get it and realize it ain't really what you wanted or needed. And so now we got to go and revise and remove a bunch of shit. She said, and that's what patriarchy is. And all the women that think and speak and follow under you, well, y'all continue to vote against your own interests, but then always need a movement. It's like, Candace sitting there like stuck and blinking, and I was like, yeah, you might be a clone too, because it looks like it looks like you are stuck. Like, somebody go reboot her.
That's fucked.
No, it's righteous and about fucking time. The veil is pierced and falling. So all the bullshitters, well, they gonna fall with it.
Yeah, I mean,
this is the age of authenticity. So if you a knockoff, well, you just gonna be mad a lot, and that's okay. I'd be mad too if I was a knockoff. Earth is ghetto.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Well, thank you everybody for watching the Quarantine Podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe, and tell all your friends the craziest podcast ever. Thank you for watching. Peace, love, prayers.